Hi, I've been doing work here for about an hour. So I always like to stretch or move every hour, hour and a half, and I suggest you do the same thing too, because when we sit a lot, it shortens our muscles, especially in our hip flexor area, and we want to lengthen those. We want to counter effect the flexion with the lengthening, and sometimes we sit with the rounded shoulders or our necks. So let's do some stretches to make us feel better. So we're going to do 3 stretches for a total of 2 minutes each, and I'm going to give you 3 of my favorite stretches. There's a myriad of stretches, but these are the 3 that I love to do myself. We're going to start with the kneeling hip flexor because as I talked about earlier, when you sit, it shortens these muscles, and we want to do the opposite. We want to lengthen those muscles. So we're going to start with a kneeling hip flexor. So what you need to do is you need to kneel. One leg goes forward. On that leg that's forward, that knee is going to be directly over the ankle, and then on back leg, the hip is directly over the knee. You're going to squeeze your glute and slightly shift. You feel a little bit of tension there, not tension, a little bit till you feel that point of release. We're going to do it for 30 seconds each side. You're going to take that same arm where the leg is back, and you're going to reach across. So you're going to get a little bit of a stretch to the side body as well. All right, we're going to do this for a few seconds more. Stay lifted through that upper body. Now I'm going to show you the front angle on the opposite. Again, you want to set into that 90-90 position. Arm lifts up, and we go over right here. Such a good one. You should feel everything from the side here, the hip flexor. Again, it's just that slight shift forward. Do you feel that little bit of release, that point of tension, if you will? We got about 10 seconds here. All right, that's good for that one. Now, my favorite stretch, this is almost a 2-for-1. It's the cat-cow. So you want to be on all fours. I'm going to show you the side angle first. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You want to open those hands, fan those fingers out wide, and really press the palms into the ground. Now, before we start, this is going to help with flexibility and releasing tension and stretching everything from the neck, shoulders, back, hips, and abs. Such a great one. It targets so many muscles. All right, so we start with the cat. So you want to gently pull your belly button in as you lift up high. This is releasing of the chest, and the back, and the abs, and the neck. And then you slowly go back into that arch, lifting that neck, but not too. You don't want to hyperextend that neck. And reach. And you want to make sure the transition is nice and smooth and slow. And I'll show you the front for the last 30 seconds. And you want to go into that cow and into that cat and really emphasize every part of this. Nice and slow. And remember, everything that we're working, everything that we're increasing flexibility, lengthening and stretching all those. And we are almost there. A couple more. And up. That one on the top is my favorite one. I go into that cat. You know, you see the cats do these stretches. All right, the last one, we're going to stand. We're going to get on our feet. And as I say, sometimes we round ourselves when we're sitting on a computer, our laptop, our phone, any device, and we want to counterbalance that, right? So we want to make sure our shoulders are always nice and proud. Let's stretch deeper into the shoulder girdle. You're going to take one arm, opposite arm, links underneath it. So you want that arm resting inside of that elbow, okay, inside part of the elbow. You're going to gently pull across, gently. This is what we call the cross body stretch. And again, we're going to hold this for about 20 seconds each side, making sure that this shoulder doesn't creep up. You want to pull it back and down as you pull this in the opposite direction. So you should feel the release of the shoulder on this one. And we're going to hit the other side. And gently pull across and down. Nice release here. You should be good to go after this. You can sit again and get some work done and feel like a brand new person. So those are the 3 stretches that I love to do. Like I said earlier, every hour, hour and a half, set your timer, get up, move around a little bit, and do these wonderful stretches, and you'll feel like a brand new person.